Well, hello, everybody. Glad to see people here. Thank you, Lisa. Hello, Luna. Hello, Joy R. Hello, Phoenix. How are you guys doing? Thank you for the people that's tuning in. You know, I've been watching YouTube streams, but I've been on a long road here with my health and stuff, but seem to be doing a little better. I just want to check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. Hello to the Hellfire Princess, Half Pint, Carrie. Phoenix seems like the medicine's working. I still got this cough every once in a while. You know, I don't got no, I think it's the best thing in the world to have help. There's nothing wrong with that. If people wants to bring you on their panel and do fundraiser or whatever, I understand that. I truly do. Just like with me, I've had people help me, and I thank God for that. And what I'm talking about is the bragging and living beyond your means. That to me, if you true, this is why people don't want to help people, is because who do you know is telling the truth? Which I've showed proof over and over and over, you know. And I didn't have to, but I did. Hello, Misty Rose. But I did. But anyhow, I believe in helping people. I've heard people talk on their panels. Will mention no names because I respect them. And they got their channel just like I have mine. Say stuff like, I wouldn't get on here and ask for fundraisers and this and that, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But here's what my problem is the bragging and living beyond your means. And then no show of no proof, like I did, which you shouldn't have to. I mean, it's a God knows. But the bragging part, that's what gets me, the bragging part. You're bragging, you're having these auctions. There's done been two auctions, but and the fundraisers, which some of the fundraisers has caused all kinds of drama because of the crooked people that because I guess well I shouldn't whatever the case may be crooked whatever I don't know what happened. Hello Tammy. Whatever happened, I mean, God knows. I mean, I'm not. They got their channel and I've got mine. I've got people that ain't modding for me no more because they wanted to drag me into their mess, which I could care less. You know, I love and appreciate every bit of the people that attends my channel and that have subscribed. Hello, Tattoos and Princess Mariposa. But getting back on topic, the bragging. I didn't. I'm gonna use myself. I got on here whenever I needed help, and people. I didn't ask to put up my StreamYard. Not my StreamYard. Uh, I didn't just come out and put up my. I started here for a while now, putting up my Cash App and stuff. But hello, Jones Spring. But at first I did, and people started asking me, which it helps good. Everybody's got their channel. If people wants to donate, donate. That's a good thing. That helps people that really need it. And then you got the people that like doing these auctions that brags. It's done happened several times. And I'm talking about you, Jimbo. Which it's okay. Yeah, I'm sure you probably had health problems and stuff, but this has happened a few times now. I caught it tonight, and it finally dawned on me what's going on. You can deny it if you want to, Jimbo, but I caught it before you dirty deleted it. That's why I swapped my name to bragging and living beyond your means. I'm going to read what he put in chat and then dirty deleted it. What about that? What about that? Oh, dirty deleter. And then he wants to talk about it. Joe Jimblow wants to get on here and talk about Nicolina scamming, this one a scamming, this one a scamming, this dirty deletes. Hello, DC. Who gives a fuck who deletes? But on this, I mean, I'm going to bring it to the attention of the people, you know? You talk about everybody else dirty deleting. Why did you dirty delete it? I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. Now, this is why I named my channel Why I Did. Now, I'm going to read this first. Thanks, everyone. God bless you all. Very generous hearts here. Okay, that's good and well. Hi, Kensugi, Teresa, DC, everybody, Ash. You know, that's a good thing to get on here and thank everybody. I thank everybody and I appreciate everybody that's helped me through the struggle with my health going on because I am unemployed. I don't draw no check. My kids don't draw no check. My wife don't, which I'm not married. If I was, they wouldn't be they ain't drawing no check. So there you go. There you got all this money coming in. But hang on, it's all good. It's okay to get on here, and I'm glad that he's thanking all these people because they deserve it. They definitely deserve it. Now here's the point. Now listen. Yep, I am wearing a Hooters shirt and hanging out at the beach. In June, which that's okay. That's June. And here recently, hello KZZ. Here recently, he's been on vacation. Now listen, at the beach, when my team was playing national, we also took my family for vacation. For a vacation, we went to Gatlinburg and stayed. We went here and went there. Bragging. That's what I call bragging. Here you are, and the person that I listened to had some good qualities of saying. She has her channel, and I respect her. Uh, but the bragging, you get on here and living beyond and she made some good points by saying, prioritize your money. Well, she said it different, but I'm calling it prioritors because I'm me, because I'm country. You prioritize budget. That's what she said, budget. You budget it. It's called budget. If you ain't, oh yeah, they're all wrong. Him and Ernie, I want my hands around Ernie's neck. And Jimbo. He wants to get on, let me go off track here. He wants to get on here now and run his mouth about all these other people. Nobody will call him out. Jimbo, I called you out 4 times. Go listen at every one of my lives. I'm calling you out for the 5th time for a tough man contest. Last man standing, bro. But oh, I forgot you're sick. But anyways, I'm sick, so let's still do it. Hell, let's go for broke, brother. But anyway, back on topic. Prioritize your money. If you know you're going to get on here, before he would get on here and they raise money for his rent. He draws a check, he's disabled. Okay? Guess what happened? Before that, he went on vacation. And I'm going to just call it like it is. I don't give a fuck who gets mad. He can get mad. Whoever can get mad. It's okay to help people, like I said. Don't get me wrong. But this is one reason why people don't want to help somebody that really needs it. And I'll get to watching. The first time it was he needed rent money and all this. Guess what? That's like I said. He went on vacation. He took all that money, gas money, and run around with Ernie in Kentucky and here and there, not prioritizing his gas or his time, wasting money running around trying to get documents to make somebody look bad. Okay, now then here. He's got on there before. After that, money again. Okay. Guess what now? I was watching, they set up a auction for him. Auction for him. Guess what? He gets on there, but that's okay to help people. Don't get me, let me stress that. It's okay to help people. Just like Ernie. He's a scammer. People gives him their money. I mean, it's okay. Let them be ignorant. But people is knowing about Ernie just like they're knowing about Jimbo. Okay. He gets on there. They're set Lisa, not Lisa. I think I can't remember now. Ashley or somebody. Hang on a minute. I'll tell you what her channel is. I done forgot. So flustered with these jackasses. Scammers. That's what they are. Alicia Turner. Okay. They get on there and set up an auction for him. Something happened or this or that. I bet you just got back from a vacation over the weekend. Okay. No, I worked, Lisa B. I worked up there. I've worked the company I worked for, American owned, had several hotels. Okay. He gets on there. They set up an auction for him for 2 days. The night they raised 300 and something dollars for him. Okay. Before he started his live, he's live right now. Before he started his live, I'm going to read what he wrote again. Yep, I'm wearing a Hooters shirt and hanging out at the beach in June. June is July, August, 2 months, a couple months ago. And before, that's the time he needed rent money. Okay. That ain't even her name. That's right, Chad. Okay. And here's the second vacation not too long ago, a few weeks ago. We also took the family for vacation. Now, if you got all these money problems, that'd be like me getting on here telling people that I needed money, and I've got all my medicine sitting right here. I've got receipts. I've got everything. Everybody knows where my crap went. But it'd be like me getting on here and telling people, "Oh, I need my what did they just put me on?" Hang on, and I'll tell you the new medicine they got me on. I amiodarone, and then they got me on Xarelto, which costs $600 a bottle, and that one medicine they just put me on is right at $600 or $700. Okay, it'd be like me getting on. Let me see. There's my Entresto. You can call Walgreens and they'll tell you how much a bottle of it costs. Which thank God that I got it. Entresto. That'd be like me saying, "Oh, I need my Entresto and I need this," and all the money starts running in. Next thing I know, I'm posting. I went to the beach. I went to Gatlinburg and spent $100 and something a night, or up to $2 something. I have seen them charge $3 something a night. But this fool gets on there and brags and then wonders why he ain't got no money. Oh, I got blood clots. Well, he may have blood clots. But what about the rent before the time before that, whenever he needed rent? And don't get me wrong, people deserves help just like everybody else. They can say what they want to. They can say, "Oh, he's jealous." I'm not jealous. I'd want to be known for telling the truth and doing what the fuck I said I was going to do. I ain't gonna be on there blasting. Oh, I'm at the beach. I went to the beach. I took the crew with the boys to the beach, and then went to Gatlinburg. Went on vacation. Okay, get your fucking money right, you scamming bastard. You want to get on here talking about people, and then you wonder why you're called a scammer. He dirty deleted it, guys, but I caught it before he did. Let's see what he's a scamming for now. they got him for raised $300 and something for him. $304 or something tonight. Oh, they're bidding on Ricky. They're playing. They're What does the email address is actually JimbowCollins2@gmail.com. I got Rose. I got it. Jimbo, get in touch with Dolly. He has his cat on his screen. I'm just giving an example, Rose, of what they charge. I'll use that $600 for an example. That ain't what, unfortunately, thank God, that ain't what I give for it. But if I didn't have the resources that people, the good people like you and everybody else has helped me with, that's what I would have paid. I wouldn't have got it. I'm trying to get to where I can see my chat's over on the right side. But I thank God for the people that has helped me. And what I said I was going to do, I've done. I've got my medicine, thank God. And KZZ, thank God they've got me on a medicine. Let me mute this clown. Thank God they got me on this medicine that slows my heart down about 60 something. And whenever I'm resting, it goes down to about 39 or 40. And whenever I move, it goes up to about 70, 80, 90, something like that. It hangs around about between that and 90. Thank God. But during all that, for all the medicines that I've had to get, thank God for the good. Like I said, I'm not against people helping people, but do the right thing. If you say you're going to do something, you're going to take it to the. I've even told people, and I've got it where I've told people, I said, go pay the drugstore. Don't give it to me. And I mean, do the right thing. I'm not saying that there ain't nothing wrong with him, but don't get on there and brag that you went to the beach in June whenever you needed rent money. And then, oh, I'm not tattoos. I'm good. And then it just aggravates me that they lie like that, you know. They lie, and it's catching up with them. It's caught up with them. And then they get on here. But I am going to talk about folks similar, and I want I'm going to exactly, JP Fluff. Keep it civil, because what I have to say is, that's what I told them. Go pay the drugstore. But unfortunately, they had to pick up my medicine, and I couldn't. That's what they told me this last time. But everything I did, I've got like
That's all she does. That's all she does.
some of the medicine, like my Entresto, I take twice a day. My Xarelto, I take once a day.
Jamie, he's really a lost soul who needs prayer.
I don't need nothing. You need prayer, brother. I need prayer. You've got it. I've got people praying for me.
Prayers for you, buddy. Hope your health improves.
I'm just on here to
I
expose
came here to pick a fight.
clowns like you.
I can only imagine things coming out of your mouth.
Well, you stream me, buddy.
Just know God loves you, Jamie.
I'm just telling you, better speak to God on how you lying to people and living beyond your means, brother, taking their money and not doing what you're supposed to with it.
The bullying that goes on.
Thank you, Becky. Sweet Melissa. Don't worry about me. I got God. I'm just whenever Jesus went into the temple and beat them out with straps, he was dealing with people like you, Jimbo. Remember that, Jimbo. Remember whenever Jesus went into the temple, he said, you have turned my house into a den of thieves, and chased them out. He overturned tables. That's dealing with people like you. Now there you there. Get her out of here.
Basically called.
I've tried to and I've done and said some stuff I wish I hadn't. I'm not perfect. And I regret some of the stuff that I have said. I've cussed like a sailor sometimes. I try not to do that.
She wears and dared her to compare. And there is no comparison.
Lisa B, I have. And my hospital has helped me out tremendously.
Way heavier.
And I appreciate it. And people has outpouring to my emails and my inbox on Facebook. I mean, I've had an outpouring of people that actually cares, you know, and that's what makes it worth it. And knowing that you can tell yeah, exactly, Teresa. And knowing that I did what I said I was going to do. And I mean, you can't do that and get away with it. I'm going to be me exactly. I don't care what they say. He's just mad.
Ernie got a big mad a little bit ago. Yeah, she's way prettier inside now. Like the comparison.
Exactly, Lisa B.
Is Neil. There isn't. Like,
about like trying to. If he thinks that's going to work, that's about like whenever Jesus said, "Go an eye through a needle."
Who looks and acts the way you do.
Phoenix is hang on, Phoenix. A camel through an eye of a needle.
That ugly.
Are you a candidate for a transplant? I go next month to the heart doctor, and I've tried to get it earlier, but I've had to go through all this. They finally got me on the medicine that's got it down. Now then he's over there talking about Nicolina's weight. What about his weight? I'll tell you how much I weigh, Jimbo. I'm 6'3.5" and weigh over almost 400 pounds now. 386. I heard you talk about me. I heard you something to talk about.
Prove it. And then move on. We have.
And I am trying to lose. I've got to lose weight, guys.
You know how often
but that is how much I weigh. I weigh 386 and 6'3.5".
Never. Can you say the same?
And he's over here talking about.
No.
Yeah, Phoenix.
How about?
Thank you.
How often do you think Ocean ever has a conversation about you?
No, but you do.
Can you say the same?
And I'm here. Hello, Chandra. And he's talking about Nicolina's weight.
Have issues. And, well, not unfortunately, but
I don't believe it one bit.
Or matter of factly, this is 2022, not 1985.
And I don't think she's a size 4 either.
This isn't a Mean Girls episode.
Nicolina he posted a picture of
you don't get
him and old Thelmer. Old Thelmer.
click
Hello, Izzy Pop.
for, burning somebody. Ooh, you burn them. Ooh, good job.
I love you, Izzy. I hope you're feeling better. Prayers for you, too. Prayers for you, dog.
It's funny. I don't know if you even.
That's all they got these days, Teresa. Is body shaming. Body shaming, trying to dox people.
It's kind of sad.
Ernie gets on there and tries to dox people, and it's all the wrong people, guys. Then you got the vibrator, liberator.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, I'm not as I don't get out of winded as bad as I did, Izzy Pop. Thank you. Did you catch that, Princess River?
You've been figured out.
Yeah, and he put a picture of Thelma and him up, which, like I said, I'm 6'3.5" and I weigh almost 400 pounds now. I don't know how I got a half-inch taller, but I did.
Said my name?
And I don't understand. I said, how'd I get that tall? Hello, Jason. Good to be here, really. I mean, I'm going to continue on. Like I said, I've had people not be in my chat and try to drag me into other people's mess. I'm not doing. Okay, Nicolina.
Do you even say it? I guarantee you don't say it as much as you say Ernie or Ernie Shell. I guarantee you that. Read the chat. What is it?
Well, hang on a minute. Copy. Here you go, Nicolina. Yeah, he said that she wears a 4. Thank you, Emma. Good to be here, really.
That motherfucker, I swear to God, last week, he said in a live, he was trying to compare me to Thelmer and said at that time, Thelmer was only 150 pounds and a size 12. So I saw that community post where he tried to compare us like an hour before his live started. So I did a side by side photo of myself and the photo he shared of Thelmer on my community page. I am clearly smaller than she is.
Yeah,
Now
I see that. Did you
I'm
hear
not.
what he just said? That she
Hold
was in
on.
a
That's why I was like, let me up right fucking now, because I'm
I thought he
listening.
said something different last week, but I
I'm
wasn't
listening to
for
this
sure.
motherfucker, and now he's saying she's a size 4. Listen, I
And I
am
tell
not.
you, and
I
he
am.
dirty deleted. He was on there bragging about in June, the time around he needed rent money, and then he got on there talking about he went to Gatlinburg for a vacation, which was a few weeks ago actually,
Yeah.
and he dirty deleted it. He wrote that on his live, and then I went back and looked, and it was gone. Just so happened I screenshotted it, and that's why bragging and living beyond your means. That's why I'm named. I mean, you don't do that. If you tell somebody you're going to do something with that, I feel it ought to go. You're not lie to the people.
No, I agree. I just wanted to come up to point out the hypocrisy that, or the lies, and then I
I'm
want to
like,
say one more thing. My stomach is not larger than my boobs.
no,
Okay. But
right.
Thelmer's is. Like, I have a chest. She has a belly and no chest. Fuck that bitch. And I just want to say one more thing before I pop off, and I'll continue listening to you streaming him because you pissed him off streaming him. Um, if Ocean Lover's so broke and she still needs $800, why was she buying stuff in Alicia's auction for Jimbo?
Exactly. I was watching that too. I was watching that.
Fucking scammers! All right, I'm
I
gonna drop
was
down.
watching that.
I'm gonna drop down and listen.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. See, I mean, well, you can't. To me, you can't do that. I mean, if you're gonna, you don't body shame, and why do that? Because that's all they got. I mean, I'm streaming him, yeah, but I want people to know how this people is. Just like she brought up 12, and then he did say size 4, body shaming somebody. I mean, you don't do that. And that could be just like me. I'm gonna throw me in there. Karma. I've had karma come back on me. I'm no rose. My life ain't no rose garden. But that could be, I'm gonna say, could be why a lot of the problems he's got coming on, because he's been blessed and he's misusing what God has blessed him with. And because he gets on here, and I've been guilty of it too, and God forgive me, I've said stuff that ain't.
Yeah, Jamie's the one that screams at the subs. He gets mad at people.
Won't you shut up? I'm not screaming or yelling.
He says disgusting things.
You and Thelma just go on.
And then the next live stream he has, he'll literally have his Bible out.
Now listen, I don't got my Bible out, Jimbo.
So
I don't got my Bible out, Jimbo. I know it by heart, brother. But anyways, get on there and talk about the way to people, which I'm guilty of it too. I'm not body shaming nobody, but Thelma, I've said some stuff. Why don't you go on? Yeah, hi, buddy. Hi. I'm going to, bro. You cheat. You a cheater. You a liar. You a scammer. I'm just getting started with you, bro. I've been on there watching you coming through. I'm coming to Kentucky. I dare somebody meeting me, talking to a woman. Talk to me, bro. Hey, go tell him that I called him out to a tough man contest. Hello, chat. I'm glad everybody. You got it right. I love hamburgers, and I'm going to eat it. But anyways, talking to a woman like you do, which I talked to, they made a big thing out of where I talked to a woman that was supposed to have been in the military because she come over here cussing me out, and I get back with her. They think that's okay for her to do me like that, and not. But anyhow, this clown and Ernie, their karma is coming. He gets and like I was got back to, karma is catching up with him. Just like me, I've had karma because I've done stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, yeah, I need to lose. I'm gonna try to lose about 150. I mean, I'm going to stream. I'm not done streaming this guy. I'm just getting started. And you, whoever's running their mouth and going back over and telling him, be sure to tell him he's called out women, and then he's called out Jason Ludwig. He's called out all these people. Now then, I'm calling him out for the 6th.
I was asking Vibrator if he saw my child in here.
For the 6th time.
Not in here.
To a tough man contest. Last man standing. Eye to eye. You wrestler. You fake wrestler. I love you too, Nicolina. Hey, copy that.
This is a very
be sure I stress this. You sheep, go back and tell him I'm calling him out to a tough man contest. I'm stressing it out because he ain't never answered all that.
fellatio without saying fellatio, like actually saying nasty things.
Let me tell you what that says, Jimbo. You're talking about people talking about there ain't no God and this and that. Let me tell you what it said. It says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling in front with God. With fear and trembling, work out your own salvation. Jimbo, you're on there talking about people.
Haven't I seen that?
Talking about her people saying there ain't no God in this and that. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Walk out the door and say goodbye. I don't need you here, vibrator. If you're subscribed, you should be. In here,
you on there worrying about? I've been okay, Sophie. I'm getting better. I just got out of the hospital not too long ago. I can't remember exactly when. This week, maybe, but I've been out for a little while and on my medicine, and I
you sit there and you're going to use up your last post, your last comment as a subscriber to say something stupid like that. This is sad. You see this with your child and she wasn't even in you.
let me tell you something, Bo Owls. Tell him to come to Cobb County. I'm calling him out to a Tough Man contest in the ring. That text cost him $100, and I'll do it again. But I don't need him to send me no money this time. I just want him to bring that neck down here so I can rearrange it for him. Go tell him that. How about that? I don't need his gas money. I don't need diesel money. I don't need his crap. I don't get on here begging for money and then go on vacations. Go tell him that, Bo Owls. Tell him I don't need his money for gas. Just tell him to show up. Show up at the fireground or over here at the Fox and Hounds. Now, bro, there you have it. Show up. Now then, I'm done with that clown. Anyways, I want his hands, his neck. Go tell him, Bo Owls. Go tell him I don't need his diesel money. Tell him to come on. He's calling out a woman. Tell him to call out a man, you puss. Yeah, Jason, that $100, that text, and I've still got it where he started that bull crap, and people wants to take up for him. Frig. They can go suck his nuts as far as I'm concerned. I'll break his jaw. I'm going to go for broke if he was to show up. Now, that's a threat, Jimbo. You show up, I'm going to show up. We're going to be to go for it for the last man standing, bro. We can do it in a ring with gloves, or we can do it man to man, fist to fist. You wrestler, you're supposed to be tough. You're the wrestler. Well, guess what? I'm a street fighter. Let's see. Let's see who wins. Now there you have it. There you have the call out for the 6th or 7th time. Go, and anybody that don't believe me that I've called him out, go watch all my lives from this one straight on to about 4 or 5, and you'll see. He's a scammer just like Ernie Shell. He's a scammer like Tina and Xander. He's a scammer just like everybody else that associates with them clowns. Bo Owls, get the fuck out of here, you dumb son of a bitch. I've called him out 5 fucking times, 6 times, 7 times. I'm calling him out again. You pussy. You show up, motherfucker. Show up. Show up. I don't give a fuck who you are. Show up. He ain't going to show up. I'm going to straighten his neck out. I promise you that. Yeah, he called me out, and I was sitting there thinking about that text he sent, motherfucker. Yep. I don't go to bitches. Bitches come to me, and he's a bitch. Now go tell him that. Go suck his nuts. The fuck out of here. It ain't going to stop. I'm going to break his jaw. That's whenever it'll stop. He'll shut the fuck up. If he shows up here anywhere, I'm going to take it as a threat. I'm calling him out for a real tough man contest, and I'm going to break his fucking jaw. He wants to drive to him and Ernie. He wants to drive down the road. I can't get over that. That's stuck in my head. No matter what somebody does, whether it be a older woman, a healthy woman, talk to a woman like that. I'm gonna calling out a woman. I'm calling Kentucky. I dare her to show up. Oh, I'm okay, Jason. And that goes for Ernie too. He's supposed to be a jitsu fighter and all this. I'll break his jaw. And that's what I intend to do whenever he gets in front of me. He got on there talking to a man like a dog with cancer. Come and talk to me face to face. I'm sick. I'm heavy, Jimbo. I'm heavier than you. You should be able to take me. I'm slow, Jimbo. You should be able to take me. But as soon as you think I'm slow because I'm way and I'm as tall as I am, you better wake up, brother. Because the next move you'll be waking up whenever they got a cold rag on your head, holding it up against your head and your jaw because I've spun that clock. But anyways, I'm glad everybody's here tonight. I'm back and I'm going to stay back. I'm not letting them, I'm not stressing out over it. I'm just talking. And I do tend to get loud. So guys, it's okay. I'm okay, Jason. He's a coward. All of them's cowards. Oh, he's talking about hard times. Well, I'll tell you where you probably be. You'll probably be in Gatlinburg next week. We're going on vacation. Love you too, Teresa.
I actually did see a PayPal. My phone went up. Oh, thank you.
I interrupted his live, guys. Yeah, I'm feeling better, Silencing. Good night, Izzy Pop. I love you, girl. Prayers for you.
You people are just amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, your sheep's amazing to keep sending you on vacations whenever you said you're taking your rent for rent and stuff.
I'm not eating the sweets. I quit. I told you. Here, let me check my sugar real quick. See where we're at. I love this little thing.
Yeah, they're going down young at heart. I still got that cough, but it's okay.
Just kidding.
That pedo life. Tried to every which way in the world to justify marrying a 12-year-old. I'm gonna mute him. I've caught him in a few lies on that. There's one time he said Thelma was 15. I mean, she was 15. And then he tried to say he was 17. That ain't the truth. It's backwards. She was 15 and he was an adult. And then he tried to justify everything in the world to make it look like it's okay to marry a 12-year-old. I don't think so, brother. You're a pedophile. You marry a 12-year-old and then say her mother said the condoms is in the dresser drawer. She should have been arrested. throwed under the fucking jail along with you. Should have been hung. Because you're a pedo. And in the state of fucking Tennessee, bro, it's 18.
And I'm not going to snack. I'm not going to have anything to eat until the morning.
I hate people. That is nasty.
This,
And for somebody to
this
think
time
it's
for me,
okay, I mean, come on.
baby steps.
Hey, Rachel. Hey, Kay Watson. Hello, everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate everybody, which I know they'll say something about my little crowd, which I'm happy with what I got. And I appreciate the people. I'll get it back up there because I'm not done. I'm not going to monetize. I got a chance. They'll say something about that. I'm not monetizing and I've still got monetization, but it's off. It should be off because I ain't got it figured out how to get my other money from it, but I'm not going to monetize.
Pork rinds. I actually do like pork rinds. And I've heard those are like carb free, sugar free, almost. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Your average.
He gets back to what I was saying. I've been watching him. He get on there. Yeah, he was proud of that. The condom was in the dresser drawer. Her mama said.
Yes,
I wonder what her daddy thought. You notice he didn't say nothing about him. I know what I would have done. I'd have broke his neck.
I'll take me a little insulin shot here and eat me a snack cake. Wasn't very good, so
who's going to bed? Good night, Jason. You going to bed? Good night, Jason.
You know,
I'm sorry it's so late, but I wanted to do this clown. What would they do if Ernie took a 2-week vacation? Well, there's the Liberator, the Vibrator. Exactly, Kintsugi. I've had phone calls checking on me. I've had emails. And I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate all the help I got. But I think it's wrong to get on here, or no matter where you're at, get on here and say you're going to do this, and then you take it and do something else with it. I don't like that idea.
Listen, if you want to make pictures of me, let me send you something.
Exactly, Ash. But he thought it was okay.
I got a picture when I was almost
37. He exploits his own kids. He, Jimbo Collins, Jimblow the Stand. He gets on here and had his daughter modeling a dress, and she's young, and then got on here and let it be known that she. Now check this out. If you got an underage daughter and she likes girls, which ain't, well, it's their business, but he got on live talking about it. And then let it be known that his wife liked this, threesomes, and this and that. And then that's got me wondering, he had this thing against Josh Shanks. I'm wondering if this kumquat didn't allow it. And Thelma liked Josh Shanks better than she did Jimblow.
Everything was good except for the symptoms I had from that, which was bad, really bad. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight on Victoza too.
I mean, I just got all over me. whenever he
in
did that.
December.
Then he
after having
deleted
that
it.
virus,
Just like
from
Jimblow.
September to December,
I'm gonna go back.
May,
He shrugs it off now. But the reason he started his channel was to take down Ernie, he said. But I think that was just a setup to work it up to get Ernie stirred up enough to so he could set up a meeting with his boyfriend. It was all a game with him and Ernie. Well, then Matt Kemper was on there, and then whenever Matt left, Matt had figured it out that Jimbo was holding evidence and this and that and wouldn't put it all out. Just like with Josh Shanks. And whenever they said put everything out, they didn't want to hurt the stand, and it all come out, you see. And Matt had figured it out. So he went from saying he didn't like Ernie and Ernie wouldn't be around his kids again because he wanted to put his youngest daughter in the trunk so he could ride with the underage girl. And he's back to loving Ernie, shaking his hand, and all that. And I've got it somewhere where Thelma threatened, I was on a live, and she come in there threatened to kick the dog's head off. So they're mean to animals. I'm wondering, and I've heard her hollering at them kids too like crazy. So you're telling me that something ain't right. Something ain't right. And I appreciate everybody that's here, just like I said. So I think all of them has too. Chad, I mean, and Ernie's still on here. I don't know what he's on here trying to sell a car, and he's doing all this, and we got him a girlfriend. He's still a big scammer. She must have some kind of money, or he wouldn't be there. And then he got on there talking to BDAC like a dog, and I wish I could have jumped through the phone and choked the shit out of him and broke his neck.
The more the trolling is going to get, and I'm ready for that.
And he's got 234 people watching him, which is okay. But if it wasn't for Ernie, he wouldn't have all them people. I bet you they did something. I bet you the dog was malnourished.
Stand up. They don't back down. And we're not going to back down. It's not what we do.
Yeah, I forgot about that. His daughter is 12.
My question is,
so, he run over it?
Can we forgive people?
He ain't no millionaire. She ain't no millionaire. She may have money, but she ain't no millionaire.
I think we can say, okay, I forgive you.
Probably stop an 8 day. I'm going to be good.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
I'm going to ignore you.
You ain't going to ignore nobody because you get on here talking body shaming everybody. Jimblow.
You don't hurt the people I love. And that's not just my family here.
You done it, Jimbo.
You don't.
Then, just like that guy said he called me out, I'm going to bring this up too, has been brought to my mind.
But
You
I've
know,
talked to people.
he posted an address on here whenever the round about the $100 come out
Over the
about.
last
That was the wrong
couple
address.
months, I want to say.
So no, he didn't call me out. He was trying to send me on a wild goose
Started
chase.
out,
You know where I'm at,
and there's been
Jimbo.
more, and then
I'm feeling better,
and some you probably
Judge
haven't,
Inman.
you wouldn't remember
But yeah, it just was brought to my attention
because they're not
in my mind that he didn't even post the address
and some
where
you
the right address,
some you can't
and he
forget.
was calling me out. He knows where I'm at. But anyway, he's a sicko pedo. I can't turn no neck pedo.
But I don't know.
I don't remember Kintsugi. Hell, I bet you it don't belong to him. Probably don't even belong to her.
Anything at first.
He got rid of the car that
Because if you
Tina
don't,
bought him.
then just
She can say
everybody
what
will,
she wants to.
you know,
She bought him that
use
car,
and say,
and
well, he's
they're
a sucker.
broke,
So
plain and
let's get
simple.
inside this sucker's game.
That's why Ernie ain't
Let's get
over
in there
there.
and blow it up
But they
inside.
run into money. Bet your ice he'll be back over.
You know, there are some that no matter what, I would never be good with.
I'll never be
I can
good
say,
with you.
okay, look, you asked for my forgiveness.
I'll just go ahead
I
and
accept
tell
if
you.
didn't. Okay, I forgive you. And
Yeah, there's something wrong.
let's leave it at that.
They ain't saved no kids. That's the thing.
There's some that
I mean, they
you
didn't
know,
even save their own kids, Sophie. And you can go back, like I told somebody the other day.
just know
They was talking. I'm gonna mute this for a minute. Talking the other day, said something about my videos or I was a fake or something. I said, okay, go back to 300 videos past the 100 lives I've probably done. I've got 400 videos on here. Go start at the first and watch how I posted all the the screenshots and videos of where me, Tina, Ernie, and Nick, not Ernie, Ernie got butthurt and left. Out of the chat, there's me, Nick, Tina, and Xander in there. Whenever we told them about the kids saying Ernie touched them, and they wanted to call me fake. I said, you better go watch them videos before you call me fake. Huh. They don't belong around kids. Ernie sure to hell don't. Jimbo married a 12-year-old, so there you go. Go, and you could think that's okay. I don't think so. And it is in my videos, guys. I've got over 400 videos, and all the videos at the front, I'm going to say roughly the first 100 or more, I'm to get it right because I don't want to be wrong, is about where he groped a woman and they manipulated to one they think that they're above the law and can manipulate a sheriff. I've got on my lives where they manipulated videos of the stuff that Ernie said he's done, like saving kids on the Sofa Act or whatever he called it. I've got videos where him and Xander manipulated the videos and added it in. I've got the whole video, and then I've got Ernie's video. One was longer. The original video was longer, and the other one was like 6 or 10 minutes or something. And then I've got on there where, like I said, where we um, confronted them about Ernie touching her kids, and where she got pissed. And Ernie's wife, and I've had proved it. I mean, It's right there.
you know, like demons. But actually, I unblocked him after I heard that. But I had him blocked, so I didn't see. But I'm sure he was completely respectable. Nobody said, "Oh, Benny's saying bad things." So.
And then the flip floppers. I think it's okay for what people does. That ain't right either. I ain't gonna mention no names. They know who they are.
He's trying to be a professional and take his channel in the direction he wants to take it in. And
it speaks for itself.
That. When I say that, I'm talking about so many people. I'm not singling out anybody. There's a lot of people.
I appreciate you guys watching.
They want blood money, Benny Keys, bringing the thunder. Thank you, mystery lady.
I've got the thunder and lightning, Jimbo.
You too, mystery lady. But yeah, they want to see.
Yeah, I've got I don't know how many videos. I've got over 400 videos, but most of them's at the first is whenever it's that. But now then I've got the lives and stuff. I got all that.
Benny can absolutely bring a fight. If he wants to. I don't know why they want it so bad.
Because we want him to stand up for what's right, Jimbo, and call people like scammers out like you.
Idiots
but no.
They could beat Mike Tyson.
I can beat Mike Tyson. Smith and Wesson does a good job. Now, there you have it. If I can't do it, Smith and Wesson will.
They want.
Now, there you go, bringing up a fighter. Just like having a pedophile on your channel because he wasn't charged. Don't mean that he wasn't no pedophile. Let me tell you what that means. Mr. Bell or the MMA fighter, the fake ass wannabe MMA fighter that would have his head chopped off 2 minutes with people like Mike Tyson and this and that. But anyways, you bring Mr. Bell up on your channel and people say, oh, and then there's people on there apologizing to him because he wasn't charged. Let me tell you, if they had enough fucking evidence to put a charge on you, you did something. They may not have charged you for whatever reason on down the line. The people got scared or not enough witnesses coming to come in there. You did something, bro. If they going to go that far and put your ass in handcuffs, they've got a reason. And they've got evidence. But because somebody probably here's what I'm figuring happened. Somebody probably got scared and who knows? I mean, I'm figuring somebody probably got scared or they didn't have enough pay, or whatever to convict him. But at first, if they've got enough evidence to bring your ass in, you did something. They ain't going to bring you in for nothing, Mr. Jimbo Collins. They're married to 12-year-old that wants to think it's okay to marry a 12-year-old.
I'm just Benny had me blocked. He must have unblocked me. Nice now. Oh, cool. No fear.
Silencing, thank you. And prayers for you. I'm glad to be back.
But I have my own little battle.
Probably is.
I say little
tragic.
Really wasn't.
Benny bought something supposedly in that auction so he could send money to Jimbo. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with helping people, but I'm going to post that in my community posts of him bragging because he dirty deleted it.
I don't want to be just. I don't want to be nearly as ugly as rap. I just don't want to. I'm not talking about physical. I'm not talking about physical. I don't want that. I don't. You know, that's not what I want.
See, he can't keep people's names out of his mouth. He's married. He's thinking about Nicolina and
I actually
rap.
want to be able to pick my Bible up over here. And
Exactly, Kay Watson.
if I want to quote
Kids
scripture or
get
read
scared.
something,
And
I'll
I
be
bet
called
you that's
hypocrite.
what happened.
Even though I'm telling you, I'm not living
Because
the
to
Christian
be
life
arrested,
right now.
he
Have I
admitted
been a
to
Christian?
something.
Yes.
Trust me, I promise you.
Do I feel
He incriminated
God
himself
tugging
somehow
me and
because that detective
telling
had
me
to talk to him.
I do wrong every day? Yes.
Exactly.
So these online battles gotta stop. And now we got Southern Girl want big online battles. And
We're not stopping,
you know,
Jimbo.
earlier today, I actually went and looked up the day that I left her chat after, and all, she had Nicolina on her panel, and Nicolina was trashing me. And I had been told that she called her down every time she did, but that's not what I saw when I looked up today. But I'm not even going to clip it and play it. Like, if
You're
want
probably
to
right, Zeb,
go
but
watch it.
his ass
When
needs
I
to
put
be
something
locked
in the
up,
chat, she attacked
just
me.
like Jimbo.
So I said, okay, goodbye. And I left her chat.
Yeah, the hider.
If
Sure
she thinks
did.
I'm going
He took old
to battle
hungry
her online
Thelmer.
or worry about her being in Nicola's chat, I'm not worried at all.
He said I dragged my Bible out. I got a
all.
Bible. I don't have to drag it out. I know. And I know that some of the stuff I do is crazy. So there you go, Jimblow. But I'm not stopping calling you out.
Right, the clicks and views. Let's use those clicks and views to do some good stuff. Let's do some more true crime. Let's do some more interviews with people. Let's hey, we can bring controversial people on. That can be the controversy. Let's hold those controversial people's feet to the fire and find out what's up. That
Exactly, MS.
But
he gets on here saying he wants to stop it, but he won't shut up.
Is jealous because somebody's getting a cash app or somebody's getting a super sticker. It hurts their feelings because one person got more than the other person.
Check this out. He's talking about being jealous, and he got so pissed whenever he found out Rap had that game of sending people to Turtle Island. Well, he thought he was going to do something similar. Ernie thought he was going to do something simple. It's similar, trying to mock somebody, and they want to call people jealous. How dare them? Yeah, they are crotch crickets, kumquats. But anyways, here he's saying people's jealous of them. He needs to be bitch slapped. Nobody jealous of that crap. Ain't nobody jealous of somebody that takes people's money and goes on vacations.
Listen.
Nobody's jealous of people that scams people. Nobody's jealous of a pedophile that marries a 12-year-old and kidnaps a 15-year-old. Nobody's wanting all that.
Like I said, I don't know Dolly at all. But some of these people are hating on Dolly for his Turtle Island. Dude, I wish I would have thought of that.
Listen.
And yes, it's a great idea, and it's a money maker.
Now he got mad at rap.
Nobody. Don't let me hear that. Dolly, we could, hey Jimmy, we could do Bible study once a week. I'm sure Alicia would love that. Is that what you're talking about? You could help me with, Alicia?
They got plumb mad because rap got money, got people sent to
I'm looking forward to that.
Turtle Island.
I mean, beg and beg and beg for it until you give it to them. And
Clown
then you know what
Island.
they say? They ain't bullying me. Okay.
That's what you say all the time, Jimbo.
And read a chapter. Okay, Jimmy, that sounds good, buddy. We'll do that sometime. Right, he's up front. It's for his content. It's a good idea. Hey, Dolly, if you're listening, if anybody clips this, show Dolly. Good idea, bro. More power to you. That was a great idea.
Now go back and post what you.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a factor in my idea of raising money for Ocean Love. So if I were Dolly, I would never end Ocean. I would never end Turtle Island. Like I would let them be voted back on.
Exactly, Mama. Mama at.
I'd bring somebody back. Be never ended Turtle Island.
Exactly. He doxes everybody. He got, like I said, he got mad at Rap and tried to do the same thing. It didn't last too long because Rap outbeat him at that. And I thought that was funny.
Even Dolly's been involved, though, in a couple online battles. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so, you know, like I said, I unblocked Big. He didn't ask me to. I unblocked him.
Exactly, JP Fluff. It was a joke, and that's what it is about. Having fun, but he got jealous. He got plumb mad. And he thought he was going to be able to do it, but it didn't work
out. Called into question
I should start one that says send them to Pedo Island. Him and I may do that for him and Ernie. And him, Ernie, and the Bell guy, and the Pedo Island. That'd be an island for them.
Just like I have
Thelmer, I'd send her.
Just like I have Rap.
Tina and Xander would go.
I'll tell you right now, you ain't getting into heaven by saying, "Oh no, it wasn't me. It was somebody else's fault." That's the way it works. And I do hope to get into heaven. And I happen to believe in heaven and hell. I happen to believe they exist. If you don't, that's up to you. I do.
I think I may do that, Tragic. What about it? I mean, right. It may go somewhere and it may not. But I could still send them there in my mind. That's where they belong.
Like I'm more of an Old Testament guy. An eye for an eye. Tooth for a tooth.
You're right, Kensugi.
An arm for an arm. So,
they're mad because it failed.
The way it should be.
But the truth will never fail. Remember that. That's why I always said, come at people with the truth and not the truth in conspiracy theories. Whenever you come at them with conspiracy theories or lies, they're going to tear it all apart. But whenever you come at them with truth, they can't tear it apart. They can't tear mine apart because I've got proof on everything I've said.
But if you think it's better, then it's better for you. But it's definitely different. There was two of us. And between the two of us, we saw a lot, we caught a lot, we didn't hardly miss anything. Sorry not. But
Ash, yes, I'll do it. I'm going to do that. Pedo Island.
I will not keep it clean if I have an opinion. You let her fly, chaotic beauty. You let her fly. I got you. You ain't got this. As long as you guys ain't talking about people's mama and things like that, you can say what you want to say. You know, if you got something to say about some person, then directly at them and not their family. And I know you don't, but I don't. Say what you gotta say. That's we live in America, baby. Hopefully it gets even better here in about a year and a half.
I'm going to make a live for tomorrow. I'll do a live tomorrow night. Who's going to Pedo Island? Who will go first? Watch and see.
But and then this attacking subs thing too. And some of you have told me, that they're, well, not some of you that I see now, but
Yins attack people all the time. Yins attack creators. And Yins thinks it's okay, but whenever somebody comes after them,
they just don't participate because they don't want to be looked up. They don't want somebody trying
Epstein and Collins Island. Reason I said Thelmer,
isn't that sad?
Tina and Xander, because they thought it was okay whenever we told them about Ernie. And Thelma, because she thinks it's okay for him to do what he did to a 12-year-old and do that like with Belle or whatever. That's why I chose her. Hey, Logan's mom.
Isn't that sad? Like,
now then, he's getting on here talking about everybody
what I was saying about
attacking people. That's all they've done. And I ain't even been on here, and I've been watching them do it.
I said some ugly things back
here. He's been watching me. He's using my words now.
Really ugly things.
Now listen.
I listen to a lot of him and Stephanie's show. I'm gonna go back and cut that out. I didn't listen to a lot of that show, but
exactly, Mom Matt.
That was a true slip.
Like I said, I'm gonna post what he said in my community and bragging. And about the time he went in June, he was wanting rent money.
I'm sure he said some bad things. It's what happens on these streets of YouTube. People don't get along with each other, and that's not the way God wants it.
AJ, I've missed you guys too.
I don't have any plans of turning it into a Bible thumping, church channel that we, on 5 nights a week we have church. But
if something comes to my mind, Jimbo, to the Bible, I'm gonna say it.
I know.
Just like you on. You was on here putting down somebody that said they wasn't God. Wasn't a God. Well, I ain't going to judge that person because I'm not the one to judge. Because it does say work out your own salvation. That's why it says it.
I just think.
And here you are putting them down and body shaming.
No, we're gonna make it bedtime here pretty quick too. legs up in my chair right now. They're starting to swell a little bit, I think. So I'm maybe 5 more minutes and I'm out too.
Exactly. That's what I can't
other
figure
people, 'cause
out,
I got something
Logan.
else to say.
Logan's mom.
Um,
I would
what
never
I gotta
forgive
say is,
that.
look at Ernie. If
Exactly, tragic. That's the way it goes every time.
Ernie is willing,
And I told people that he would be back over there, and he'll go back too. Watch and see. And she'll be. It's like she's supporting him now. I don't know. I've seen it too many times. I've seen it up hand to hand whenever I did what I did. But whenever it's coming time for the kids said what they said. I got out. I mean, whenever the kids, we're telling you that your kids is saying that a man's touching them and you get pissed, you ain't got no backbone. You ain't got the guts to take. I mean, I'm out. And they said that they was supposed to be helping
to
kids.
forgive people.
Exactly, Kensugi.
After some of the things that's been said about him, why can't I? Now, some of the things, I'm going to highlight that, not my monkey. Good advice.
And then get the guy, it's on there where they've tried to get the guy to back up and say nothing like that happened. But what they don't know is I record everything. I record everything. Just like I recorded them. Cowgirl at Heart, they said they they put themselves like the three. I don't remember exactly what she said, but you know, Jesus, God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost. I know what she said now, or the Holy Trinity. Well, she made a comment not too long ago that them three, that Ernie, her, and Xander, was just like the Holy Trinity. I'm not for sure if that's what exactly the way she worded it. I can't remember, but that's close. That's exactly what she was talking about. And nobody's higher than them three right there. God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost, three in one. All three of them in one. And they're putting themselves up like that. Come on. If I'm not mistaken, I had it in my one of my lives I went on with them. And that's why I got out. People ask me, what broke the straw? Whenever she wouldn't take care of her kids, whenever it got brought to their attention, I would have kept going, getting more dirt on them until that. And I said, well, I don't want no part of that. It's time to expose these clowns.
They haven't asked for forgiveness.
Hey, barely human. Exactly, copy that. That's the way she put it. Here's what she said.
They're not welcome here.
I remember that now. You're exactly right. That's because of all the drugs, JP Fluff.
Jamie, I do pray for you, man. I swear I do. I pray for you.
I'm glad you do.
I'm asking my people right now, my people, my family, my Stan family. When you go to bed, please pray for Jamie.
Oh, gosh.
He's not in good health.
Gosh. My health's better now than it's been in a long time, Jimbo. Gosh. You hear what he said. Pray for me. Well, thank you, honey. That don't stop me from wanting to break that and spin that neck and straighten it out. Because it will happen. You come up to me. Exactly. I'm still streaming.
Still is or not, I don't really care. But yeah, he's back around.
That's right. I've never left.
The other day, he took a picture of one of my had something to say about it. But, and I'm not, what I'm saying is, I want you guys to pray for him. Jamie, you're not welcome in this chat. You won't be unblocked.
I don't give a flip if I'm unblocked. You and your pedo wife.
Because I do. I forgive you for everything you've ever said or done. And I ask you to forgive me.
You need to be asking that 12-year-old if she forgives you. You need to be asking. It said, I don't give a damn what you said about me. But check this out. Oh gosh, I won't be unblocked. My heart's a hurting. I'm gonna cry. That's a lie. God forgive me.
There you go. He squared got it.
But anyways, it says touch my. He wants to talk about the Bible. A kid is a kid. It said, "Do my little ones no harm." Remember that, Jimbo? I know, young at heart.
You guys are.
But he's talking about the Bible, and he's thinking that it's okay to be gay, or I mean, not gay. Why did I say that? Get on there bragging about doing his daughter like that, saying that she's bi. Well, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing. They're kids. She's probably not even sure because of the young age. But anyways, he thinks it's okay for to marry a 12-year-old, and he gets on there talking about the Bible, and then into threesomes, which I do too. If I got something to say, just like that right there, work out your own salvation, I'm going to say it, but I don't do that a lot of times because it's not my place to judge anybody. But he wants to get on there judging. I'm just quoting scriptures for him, just like do my little ones no harm. And that means kids, Jimbo. That means kids. And that kid was 12-year-old, and you took her God-loving virginity that he gave her for not for a pedophile like you for whenever she was old enough, Jimbo.
You guys are great. Intelligent. So,
I mean,
that goes directly.
it's not my place to judge, but he wants to get on here and do that. I mean, I'm going to say it.
Nobody's scamming nothing.
And if right now on his thing, that goofy poster he's got made up, he's got me on there as the loudest. One vote as the loudest, but that's because I ain't been on here in a while. I'd have been number one, probably. But anyways, he contradicts himself all the time. He gets on here talking, putting people and thinks that's okay, then wonders why people comes after him. I don't know why they're harassing me. I don't know why they're streaming me. I don't know why they're exposing me for the clown that I am. And for anybody to think that's okay to do that, I've got no use for them.
12 votes. Ernie Shell with 6 votes. Funniest. Ollie, 71 votes. 60 votes. That is the best category as far as money so far.
Yeah, that's because she's got nowhere else to go. Ash.
Stretcher. We got a new leader, folks. Nicolina is the biggest truth stretcher on the internet. 21. Ernie Shell was 17. The kindest.
Oh, you'll hear my name in a minute. Now listen.
Alicia Turner. 10, 6 up, 5. Most driven, and we have a new leader, Alicia Turner with 15, Ernie Shield with 14.
He never mentioned my name.
Articulate.
Oh,
Alicia Turner, 6.
I'm going to be heartbroken. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off from here.
Chaotic Beauty.
And for tonight, he's just reading off that goofy thing now. But you see, guys, the whole point is if you're going to do something and you tell people you're going to do something, do what you say you're going to do to the best of your ability. And if not, ask that person, because that person has took their time to do and help you and took their whatever to help you. I mean, talk to them about it. But like him bragging about it, you don't get on here bragging about whenever somebody helps you. I went to the beach and I went on vacation. Around the time that he was taking up money for him. So with all that being said, I will be doing a live tomorrow night. Who will be going to Pedo Island? I'm gonna do it. If people donate, they donate. If they don't, that's fine. It's gonna be funny, and that's that. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and I appreciate the people that's been here tonight. I may set a gold. I don't know. I mean, it ought to be worth something. I don't know. $50 a person or something. Now, I don't want to get too wild, but it'd be funny whether they vote. I'll take up votes or whatever, and it'll be funny who go. I'll even take up votes. Who goes first? Pedo Island. Thank you guys, and God bless you guys. I know I say stuff on here, but one thing about it, I admit whenever I'm wrong and I've said stuff that I ought not, but God knows the heart. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night. And I appreciate the people that's watching. I've got this cough, but it's okay. It's going to go away. That's because of the stuff that's going on. But, anyways, I appreciate you guys who's helped me. I'll say it again. I appreciate every single body that's helped me in this time that I've not been able to work. I appreciate it. I appreciate the calls. I appreciate the prayers. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate every bit of it. You guys have a good night. And I'm going to set that live up in just a second.